Greetings, Duplicant, and welcome to the breach. You might be able to spot a continuity error here. I don't have the Rodriguez built in this section of the map. That was due to fun and games with my editing software crashing during a save last week. I did manage to save some of the other footage I'd recorded, and this shows the bits and pieces I did prior to building the self-powered oxygen maker. It really is amazing how much footage I have to record, and then it gets cut down and it makes a very short video eventually. But I think this video is going to end up a little bit longer, maybe half an hour, which would be nice. There's going to be no big projects this week. It's going to be just shorter, smaller, little bits and pieces around the base. One of the goals is transferring away from mushrooms into actual barbecue. So I'll need to set up some ranches this episode, and then in a future episode I'll have to set up a proper kitchen area and food storage. The food storage is behind some research at the moment, but that'll happen in the next episode. I'll also be doing a slight rearrangement of my base and building some more permanent structures. A ranch is a specialist room, so we want to make it as large as possible to fit as many hatches in as we can. We also want to limit the area the hatches can wander around in, so they have less far to travel when the rancher calls to give their shell a good scrub, to turn them from wild hatches to tame hatches and increasing their output of coal. The maximum size for a ranch is 96 tiles. We're going to set the maximum number of hatches per ranch at 7 until we get some automation. We don't want the hatches to feel crowded because that makes them glum and slows down their reproduction. I have nearly run out of bed space for my duplicants, so building another barracks for them. It's nice now seeing all the duplicants work, because I can throw a large amount of duplicants at a job, and some of them are highly skilled, so they do the job nice and quickly as well. Even duplicants that are just there to fetch and carry are starting to get skills in both construction and digging now. Building some unpowered incubators, which means that if a hatch lays an egg, the egg will be removed from the room and placed in one of these incubators. Eventually I'll build a gym and use duplicant power to get these incubators working at maximum efficiency. Just exchanging some normal tiles for some airflow tiles, so I get rid of the carbon dioxide in the base that I don't require. Oops, I appear to have run out of coal. I should have got my hatches up and working earlier. Oh well. Here is an overview of what my base is looking like at present and where I've dug out. As I'm going to be building a self-powered oxygen maker, one of the things I'm going to need to do is to enclose my base, because I'll be piping the gas directly into our base, and I have no need for oxygen all over the map once I've got my duplicants into their atmospheric suits. I am going to enclose my base in insulated tiles to stop the heat from certain biomes leaking in, and I've decided to use this left-hand ladder and fire pole system as my main up-down transportation route. This storage area for my poke shell is only temporary, but I haven't decided exactly where I want to move it yet, so I'll just leave it here until I make a decision. Obviously, the sooner I get a poke shell ranch sorted out, the better, but I think that getting my food sorted out first is a higher priority. Well, seeing as I'm here, I might as well build another barracks. So even though I now have ample duplicant power, I still like to build top down in my base. Here I am building a permanent hospital. I'm going to remove the temporary one I built when I was accessing the cool steam vent. A hospital needs a toilet in it, but the toilet doesn't need to be plumbed in, so I'm going to not plumb it in. Just using the dig command to measure out the size of the room. Well, if I have a poor duplicant ill in bed, at least he's got some nice crown moulding to stare at while he's getting better. So I decided to move the storage area so I can fit in some more ranches below my current one. Moving my storage does create a lot of work for my duplicates because I don't want all that debris sitting next to the hamster wheel that is powering all my deodorizers. Nothing I'm overly interested in, except for the poke shell obviously, because lime is life when you want to produce a lot of steel later on. I'm going to build 3 farms, and these farms are going to help me transfer my hatches into stone hatches to produce extra coal for when I need to transfer coal into diamonds right towards the end of the game. 3 farms is far more than I need to support my duplicates at the moment, but I want to rush the process to get the barbecue up and running as soon as possible. I've shown you this specialist building before. This is my gym. I want to accelerate my duplicants by improving their athletic skill very quickly. From now on, any new duplicants will be sent through the gym, but I'm going to place some of my already existing dupes into the process, so I have a number of dupes ready to go as soon as I have the oxygen maker online and my atmospheric suits built. Here I am doing the setup for the atmospheric suits. I've set up a mesh tile where the duplicants get out of the suits. This is for if they get stuck somewhere and pee their suit, so when they take it off, the water will just drop down and won't spread out and cause a problem in the area. Well, here we are at the end of the episode. I've just checked the log. There's about just over 20 minutes, which is odd because it's 2 hours of raw footage, which I cut down to about 30 minutes. and I've cut it down even more while editing. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the other side.